everyone, this is P4L, and I'm back doing just a quick review of the Perfect Effect Perfect Combiner PC-15 upgrade kit for LG-35. That's the Takara version. I don't have one of those yet. I was going to get one, and then I got one, but then I ended up giving it away, so I don't have one right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this with the Hasbro PowerMaster Prime. And hopefully the Magnus Prime that's coming out in the US sometime later this year. This should work for that. But functionally it should work by and large the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick look at the packaging for packaging review. And as always, the Perfect Effect boxes are all kind of the size, the shape, maybe a little bit thicker, but really there's not a whole lot going on. It does show some electricity and some Japanese, but I don't know what it's saying at all. But you can see the kit, it really is about the head, which has LED eyes, LED lit eyes, the Godmaster Ginrai, and then on the back you can also see the thigh fillers, kind of fillers to fill in the hollow legs, which, you know, Hasbro and Takara have been notorious for it as of late. And then you can kind of see the transformation and so forth. So, yep, you get the LED head, add-ons, Master Ginrai, and you actually get the batteries, which is nice. And ages 16 plus. So if you're younger than that, you should turn off this video. So out of the box, this is what you get. Again, the head, which has the LED eyes, the batteries down here, the thigh fillers on each side of Ginrai and Ginrai himself. Let's go ahead and just dump all this out. In addition to that, it does come with a single piece of instructions which talk about how to use all these pieces. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory. If you do need to replace the batteries, they do tell you what those are. 521A, SR521, or SR521SW. Just different variations, and they actually probably have some other ones as well. Just Google it, okay? You should find some equivalents that you can get at your local Battery Plus or something like that. Yeah, all these instructions how to use the set as well as transform Ginrai, but we'll get into that. So all these guys just kind of toppled over since I just threw it out. Let's go ahead and look at Ginrai first, and he looks really nice. Let's see, I didn't think this through, but I could go ahead and bring out the PowerMaster Prime Apex, which obviously is supposed to be Ginrai. Obviously much more colors and everything like that. A nice silver details. And on the back you don't have a face. You actually have kind of the grill piece where he used to plug in for PowerMaster Prime or God Ginrai, whatever you want to call it. That functionality is obviously not here in the Titan Masters, and this one serves kind of a different purpose. But anyways, we'll get into that. As far as articulation, this little guy does have ball jointed shoulders, no head articulation, at least not that I can see, but he gets pretty good range for ball joints, tiny ball joints. He does have hips that go all the way up, so it almost mimics an ab crunch too. His legs do go out to the side, they're kind of plugged in that way. A really kind of odd mechanism. And then he has ball jointed knees, so he can swivel around and then get 90 degrees back, and no other articulation here. As far as transformation goes, how it works is you just get his arms down to his side, flip up the hips, make him do these odd kind of splits like that, make him cry and bend his leg at the lower joint all the way around, and then you'll see these little nubby pieces on his shoulders and these slots on his legs. Just flip those around and kind of plug them in. There we go. There we go. And then there you go. Pretty close to what you would have gotten as a Power Master or God Master. We'll come back to him in a bit. The thigh fillers nothing really much to say here. Okay. And then we'll go to the head itself. So, as I said, this kit is intended for the Ginrai. You can see it's scooched back a little bit more. The lighting's a little bit better. You can see this is more kind of a, I don't know, kind of a little bit grayish into it. So it does mimic more of the Powermaster colors from my childhood. It does look quite nice. And again, right now he kind of has the dead-eyed look because it's supposed to be lit. On the back, there's this little button there. I don't know why they felt the need to color it this way, maybe to make it more distinctive, but I would have liked it if they actually colored it blue. And even though there's screws here, you don't actually need that to install the batteries. The batteries are right here, and they're even nice enough to mold the orientation of the batteries for you. So you can see the flat side goes to the right. You see a little notch here, just open that up. Don't lose that back piece. And then plug these little batteries in. It's a nice tight fit. I can see if I can do it fairly easily. I should have brought tweezers or something like that to make it a little bit easier, but we'll make do. Just shove it in there like so. And then close that back up. And then you'll see LED go. It's a little bit hard to see. Let me see if I can show you a little bit better with, nope, that's too much lighting off. So you're gonna kind of have to believe me a little bit there. It does light up quite well, but obviously my bright lights for video reviews are not the best for showing off this feature. As far as installation of all these parts go, let's look at Powermaster Prime. Let's open up his chest. Flip down his neck piece, his whole mask thing. You'll see there's a mushroom peg kind of thing. Just have to make sure you press on the base piece. Don't press on all this stuff, you'll probably break something. And just give it a little turn and it'll fly off like that. It's fairly snug, but you know, you shouldn't need anything to take it off. And then just replace it. Just give it a tight squeeze and you'll feel it sit into place. And there we have the head installed. Let's go to the thighs because we already have the chest open. So this guy's a little bit harder to install. You gotta kind of get in here. So when you look in his chest, you can actually even see in here. You might not be able to. He has some pieces here on both sides that have some ridges. I don't know exactly which ridge is supposed to go in. I found that going into the third set of ridges probably works the best, but just mess around with it. You can get it in there, and sometimes he untransforms, but really just squeeze it in here however you'd like, and that's what it's supposed to do. Not the most functional piece. That's probably the least functional piece of the set here. But you can close it up as you would expect. And then the legs, so this piece goes on here, and you can see again the gray is different. This gray is a lot less, I don't know, tan-ish, but functionally it works the same. You just plug it in, push it in, and you'll see that slot is cut out so that the molded piece can fit in there. Go. And that's it, really. That's it for the set. So, final thoughts. I like the set, but I actually don't think it's absolutely necessary. I think it'll become something that I'll enjoy more once I have my Legends Ginrai or my Magnus Prime, and then also with the other upgrade kit that they're coming out. And I forget the designation that they have it, but it's the whole new cab and more, Powermaster style where you can plug everything in kind of thing. That I think will make this set more complete. So in that respect, I kind of wish they had just combined it into one set. I don't like when they split up the sets. So like with the Combiner Wars, they did the hands and the feet separate from the other upgrades, like the heads and other pieces. I would really prefer if they just combine those sets into one. I understand that maybe some people don't want both, but I think especially for this one, it makes more sense because this is kind of like a half measure or a half step to getting your figure, your PowerMaster Prime or your LG Ginrai to a more G1 style, right? So in this case, I would have said that they should have just packaged it together. But anyway, it's still a nice set. It does give you some articulation and it does give you a cooler looking head that doesn't have the weird mask and everything like that. And you get some LEDs and batteries for free. So with all that said, I think it's a decent value. So if you want to add this guy to your collection, go ahead and click on the Toy Dojo link in the description below. They should still have some more. It's been really popular with fans. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below as always. And at the end, if you like this review or you got some value out of this, please give it a thumbs up, share, or subscribe. That always helps. Alright? That's all for today, everyone. Hope you have a good one.